Remind me, do I call it to order?
Yep.
Once Kim gets it turned on.
Hit the gavel and we start.
We are live.
All right, so welcome, everybody. And this is Thursday, the 17th, 2024, LDFA meeting calling to order. Do I do a roll call?
Yeah, just say
Ask
roll
for a
call.
roll call. Yep.
Call to order, roll call, please.
Peter Katula,
Here.
Robert Bishop,
Here.
Mike Kramer,
Here?
Catherine Getty. Here. Todd Hurley is absent. Eldon Newmeyer,
Here.
Eric Schaefer is absent.
Thank you. Seeking approval of the meeting agenda. Do I have to vote on that or
Yep, you'll have to have a.
I move to approve the meeting agenda.
support? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
I will also interrupt. Do you want to make a motion to excuse Mr. Hurley and Mr. Schaefer?
So moved.
Support. We don't vote on that, do we?
You have to
Yeah,
vote.
Okay.
but it's not a roll call.
Anybody opposed?
All those in favor?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next agenda item is the consent agenda. And the first item of that is the approval of the previous meeting minutes. Any issues?
I think we have to approve all, the whole
Approve it
thing.
all at the same
All
time.
at once?
Yep, all
I
at once.
move to approve the 3 items listed under consent agenda.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
We need a
Aye.
roll, we need a roll call on that.
Usually is a roll call.
Gotcha.
Robert Bishop,
Aye.
Mike Kramer,
Aye.
Catherine Getty,
Aye.
Eldon Newmeyer,
Aye.
Peter Katula.
Aye.
Everybody's very last.
Okay. So my wife says. Do we need to go through the points?
Nope.
We're all on that?
Yep, just
No
up,
no discussion, no nothing?
can't do any discussion on consent agenda. If somebody wanted to remove one of these items from consent, they'd have to do it ahead of voting on the consent agenda, and then it would be moved to old business or new business or something, you know,
Thank
like
you.
that. So, yep,
By the time someone else sits here, I might have that down.
that's okay.
Public comments, seeing none. Moving, do we have to do anything with that? Okay. Any presentations today? None? Old business, do we want to cover any of that?
Ken, if there's any questions on the LDFA plan, really, the last meeting, I think Alec was here, he talked about having the LDFA contribute towards the Irving Road project, which is reflected in the budget that you're going to look at in that, in new business. So unless there's any questions, really, we're looking at, you know, if there's anything to continue on, then we will. Otherwise, we're looking at, you know, potentially, you know, with the sunset coming up, and then talking with, you know, different municipalities about doing something in the future maybe, so.
Timeline for sunset?
End of 2025.
Got it.
Is the Irving Road, is that still to be done or is it done?
To be done. So it was approved from this board to contribute towards that project. We have it, you know, in place as far as estimates and everything. And then we're moving forward to get that completed next year. Yeah.
Okay. Any other discussion on old business? Seeing none, move along. New business.
You have in front of you the LDFA budget, which does include the contributions from the LDFA toward the Irving Road project. I was talking with Peter earlier before the meeting. My best estimation is at the completion of 2025 with all the projects coming out, and if this board were to sunset, then there would be roughly $750,000 to $1 million left in fund balance that could go toward a separate fund that could go towards ongoing maintenance of projects that are still in the plan moving forward. So But if there's no questions on anything, we'd have to have a motion to approve the budget for 2025, and that would be included in the village budget also.
I'll make a motion to approve the 2025 LDFA budget.
Support.
Oh, and I think we need a roll call on this.
Yep.
Mike Kramer,
Aye.
Catherine Getty,
Aye.
Eldon Newmeyer,
Aye.
Robert Bishop,
Aye.
Peter Katula.
Aye.
That passes.
Anything else? So next agenda item? Nothing?
Nope, nothing new besides what's in my report. We're looking at some new fancy that may or may not fall within the LDFA district, depending on how much, how expensive they are. I don't know, find that out, but that can
Can the
Ted.
LDFA contribute to that?
possibly.
Oh, that's nice. We're gonna add a digital deputy is what we're gonna do to watch the four corners of the village entrances. They're license plate capture cameras.
Great.
Lowell has those. and
Lowell
they are
has them, yep.
Really, really helpful.
I'm meeting with a representative next week to learn more about them and how much they'll cost and things like that, so.
Fantastic.
Lowell likes them so much, they're actually doubling their investment because they only have them looking into town at the moment. They want them looking both ways.
Mhm.
So
What are some of the benefits that they've seen from having the cameras?
They can, so if there's somebody that's been either arrested or, God, I can't talk right now.
I
for some
got you.
reason.
So when you buy the cameras, you buy into the network. So you're adding your cameras to the network of all the cameras that are in the state. So anywhere in the state, if someone steals a car, when they drive under your camera, it tags that license plate. And then it alerts the jurisdiction that's looking for them and our jurisdiction that that stolen vehicle is traveling on 37 heading north. It will notify you if a car has an Amber Alert tag on it. So a kidnapped child, any jurisdiction that has these cameras, it's looking for that car. Law enforcement can go through and look for like a bumper sticker or a certain type of vehicle. If someone reports that this car was involved in a hit and run, they didn't get the plate, but they know what it is, they can search our cameras and Wayland's cameras, Caledonia's cameras, Lowell's cameras for that car, and they'll be able to pull them up.
It's kind of like a fingerprinting
Yeah.
system where, it
So
keeps track
if
of
we have
everybody.
a bank
where they're
robbery,
at.
we'd have less roadblocks. by the
Less,
sheriff's
we
department.
know which direction they left town.
Oh, okay.
Approximately how much does something like that cost?
Don't know yet.
I
Find
think
out next
they
week.
said 30,000 per camera placement roughly, and then a subscription service, an annual subscription service.
that sounds about right from
think
what I
so.
remember.
So much?
About 30,000 per camera site is, and then the subscription to the service. But I wouldn't say quote me on that.
Yeah, Craig's gonna look into it. and get more
Yeah, I'll
information,
I'll
but
get more
that's-
information.
Ballpark.
Yeah.
That was a Mayor Exchange Day benefit. They told us about those in there.
Interesting.
You know,
So it's not a big brother thing that just watches your cars and watches for speed. It's, they look for flagged vehicles.
Right.
I've watched a lot of, I watch a lot of police chase videos on YouTube, and now that I know what that system is, you hear it on there a lot of the police, hey, they drove past these cameras and it
Oh,
picked them
really?
up. And I was like, oh, now I've put two and two together. Now I understand what's going on here. But the Michigan State Police apparently get a lot of people doing that, driving past those cameras.
That'd be a good thing to share with other municipalities
Mhm.
in the county. Because if they were
There's a
strategically
reason to follow the.
located,
Scott had mentioned something about that at the last meeting.
Mhm.
They were looking
took it
into
to
it
the
too.
sheriff's department.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's all I've got though.
Do we have any other business?
Just one thing I wanted to mention was training. We have it in our bylaws that we're
Yes.
to all get training and
Yep, I'll, yeah. I'll
Are you
send you
referring to
some-
the manager's report training, like on
There are some stuff in there, or some things in there, but I can look for some
Yeah,
specific.
I don't know
board
anything
training
specific with the LDFA, but
For, for
Zoning
boards
Board
in
of
general, I
Appeals.
can get some options for you. Yep.
because it seemed to me that the Michigan Association of Planners could put together something for the LDFA, because we seem to have so many questions about what we can do and how we can change it, and what's reasonable and what isn't.
Mhm.
You know, we usually get it after the fact. Well, we'd like to do this, and then the lawyer comes, nope, can't do that. So,
Yeah, I can
Check the
put something
perimeters.
together.
so anyway. that's all
I
have.
started that Main Street webinar series yesterday too. There's probably some stuff in there that would lateral translate.
Mhm.
I don't think they charge us for it, do they?
I don't think so.
Because I didn't have to sign in. I just started playing the videos.
Yeah. Okay.
That's if we're gonna continue.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't be in favor of investing in LDFA training if we weren't going to
Continue with it.
continue past 2025. If we, by the time we get training set up in
Mhm.
2025.
Yeah, no, that makes
I
sense.
mean, I would be interested too.
Okay.
Maybe that's part of the decision-making.
Yeah, I can look at that.
Any other business?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Support. All those in favor say,
Aye.
we are adjourned.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mike.
Yep.
Is the recording off?
No,